Hello, this is Jan Cosgrove. Welcome to Bognor Herald News View. Well, they've gone and done it, or at least I've gone and done it. I'll tell you what that is in a minute. Meanwhile, one of the people with the most likelihood of giving us a proper regeneration, Tom Elliott of Project Sunrise, appeared on BBC South earlier this week, warning that his backers might be about to pull out. Why is that important? Because it's £90 million worth of backing for our regeneration. That's why. And what do we get? And they had to trundle him out very quickly in front of Arran Civic Centre in Littlehampton over the other side of the river. They trundled out the leader of the council, Councillor Sean Gunner, who said, in effect, Arran Council doesn't like his scheme, and so Yabu sucks. What they're relying on, of course, is the £12 million that the Government Levelling Up Fund has given for improving the Alexandra Theatre, or as many call it, polishing the turd. That £12 million will reclad two sides of the theatre, do nothing for the, I think it's an eyesore, of the Brewers Fair, whitbread on the front, not deliver whitbread at the hotel, and perhaps provide a few extra seats for the theatre and some nice little things, in bits and pieces inside. Not what the town really needs. Likely effect of this scheme: for every £30 visitors spend each on each visit, it'll go up to a whole £1.50 extra. Big deal. Now, that scheme is £12 million of government money. We now hear that Arran is going to have to find, and this is from good sources within the council, one gathers, they're going to have to find another £3 million. Now, when Arran sort of went for this money, they were encouraged to put private investment in, and they knew that Tom Elliott's money, the £90 million, was available. They didn't put it in because they don't like the scheme. Didn't even sit down and talk to him for most of 8 years, and still aren't talking to him. Seems a bit odd. What have we got? A council that won't have enough money to complete the scheme. A council that says no, it won't talk for private investment. And I was told, if we ask the government, we might even have the money taken away by that nasty government. So I wrote to our MP, Nick Gibb, a very nice guy, and said, surely it's not beyond the possibility that Arran should be able to talk to private money to make this scheme better, this £12 million scheme better. In fact, 180 degrees away from what I'd actually been told. Back comes a letter from the Minister to Nick, which I have put up online, which says, not only, yes, you can, Arran can speak to a private investor to make a better deal, but if you need one, here's a civil servant in my department, says the Minister, whom you can talk with, and names him. What's going on there? Well, I'll tell you what's going on, and this is where the petition comes in. Surely we've had enough of a council that for not just the last 8 years, but 7 years before that, has messed about and pissed off people with money who can come into this town and give us a proper regeneration. They couldn't run a cold tap, is my motto for Arran. Now, what's the alternative? Well, the petition said, let's have a Bognor Regis District Council, doing the same job as Arran, nothing new and fancy, but simply for we 63,000 people in the urban parishes. That's Aldwick, Bursted, Bognor, Felpham, Middleton and Pagham. 63,000 of us, and we can run our own affairs. That is the message of the petition. It's out there. Go and look at the Bognor Regis Herald site, and surely it's time we made a strike for independence. For years, this council has sort of failed us miserably. And what is worse is that the leader of the council, Councillor Sean Gunner, when he was leader of the opposition, worked with me, and I was behind the scenes, to put up a motion to Arran District Council which said, let's go and talk to private people, private funding, and see if we can do regeneration. They invited them to the council, saw them, and now have failed to take it forward. And when I say failed, in March 2021, Arran Council agreed to go and look at those schemes, and now it says, through its leader, oh, we don't want to do that anymore. That was then, this is now. Look, if a council makes a decision, it either rescinds it or it carries it out. It doesn't sit there and say, oh, well, we don't want to do that anymore. Councillor Gunner, you thought you were playing a fool here. Well, I'm not. And the consequence of this is that I'm actually calling this in this area for a new deal for Bognor Regis, away from people like you who manipulate and play party political advantage, and actually so that we can get a district council that works for us. Well, there you are, everyone. Slight rant over. Do visit the Bognor Regis Herald. Please do sign the petition and share it. We need hundreds and hundreds of signatures, and then the government, not Arran, never mind Arran, it's nothing to do with them. If we ask for a new district council, that's a government matter. Bye-bye, Arran. So long. Anyway, that's my piece for this week. I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, it's just occurred to me, in support of this, we've even got our own town hall already.